Hello Capricorn, this is Adi from tarotforlifecoaching.com. I'm going to do a reading for you for February 2017, and this is my first series of readings I'm doing for YouTube. I've not done YouTube before, but I've done tarot readings for many years. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot deck. Used it a long time. I really enjoy the pictures on these cards, and I hope you enjoy this reading for you. So this is for Capricorn for February 2017. Capricorn, 2017. Capricorn 2017. Capricorn 2017. Let's have a look what your energies are going to be for the coming months. I'm also using the Oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. I usually use Oracle cards. I feel it gives depth to the reading and extra confidence and guidance. So that is always really helpful. And I'm using the Healing with Angels cards first. So, angel messages for Capricorn 2017, February 2017. Angels, Capricorn. And I also use the Goddess guidance cards, the Oracle cards, also from Doreen Virtue. Goddesses message for Capricorn 2017. Let's see what springs out. Usually there's one that wants to come to my attention. Oh, there it is. Lovely. Okay, let's have a start with the tarot deck and see where you are coming from. And see what the messages bring for you. Okay. It is interesting with the readings I've done so far is that the month of February seems to start off generally, maybe it's the time of year, but it seems to start generally with energies that are a little bit challenging, maybe sort of breaking free energies, and then as the month progresses it seems to find itself back again and find a course and a resolution during the February month. So, and the same with you Capricorn. We're starting with the Judgment card, and Judgment card here is showing people breaking free from being completely trapped in a situation and making, there's a judgment there. There's a judgment about saving and being saved in a way. There's a calling going, the trumpets are blowing, and some people listen to it, and other people find it difficult. But this card shows like I'm breaking free from this. And I feel like in this reading it's a positive thing for you because it's presented in a reversed situation and compared with the second card that is there for you in the first week of February. There is a sense of breaking free, but at the same time feeling stuck and feeling maybe regrets or old memories, holding on to old memories. I should show you the Seven of Cups. And that this card can represent regrets. It can represent feeling loss of everything you had before, having made the wrong decisions, and ending up in a situation where you feel like you have a lot of regrets and sadness for what has been lost. So this process is there in the background for you. It feels emotionally a time of struggle like that. And you're starting the month off like that, in the sense, like in combination with the Judgment, like maybe I have not made the right judgment on the situation, and maybe I have been a bit silly, or I really want to move on from this. There's a sense of regret and not having made the right judgment on the situation when you start a month. And if we look forward then and we move this energy forward, it's not always the whole week. There is time is fluent, so there is not really like a concrete line between the weeks or anything like that, but this is just the general flow of things in the month. And you are coming out of this energy quite quickly, because we've got this Nine of Wands here, which is a strong card. This is the card that makes you want to go forward, and you've got the Lion there in the back, and it really wants to give you that energy. This guy is looking quite determined. It wants to now move on from this past situation. It's recognizing that it's probably made some decisions that didn't suit him or didn't serve him in any way, and but there is a need to move forward, and there is this sense, and there is also a little bit of a warning in this card in terms of the little snake there. So be very aware that thoughts don't hinder you when you want to move forward next month, so you don't really feel like little thoughts, little snake thoughts want to trip you over, that you don't get distracted. You have to really focus on your way forward, like the guy is looking forward, and not get distracted by this little snake that wants to distract you. I don't know what the snake represents for you. It could be a person, or it could be just a situation, or your own thoughts. And it really is like that. It's just keeping your focus and moving forward. So forgetting about the past, about the decision that we all make mistakes, and we all make decisions that we regret later on. That is not a problem, but it is about learning to leave it behind. But whilst you do that, you've also got the energy of the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, some people don't like this card. I do. I do like it. I feel time for reflection. I feel there's a lot of attainment in this card. It's somebody who's able to hang upside down on one leg, without any protection on his foot, just on a branch like that, and can be completely at peace, so completely shut off from the world, and can really detach himself from situations and take that time out to be completely in tune with his inner guidance and his inner center, and away from all the material challenges around him. This card came in reverse in your monthly reading. So there is a sense here of I may be needing to take myself a little bit away from the situation, but I can't. I need to do things. I need to be involved in the world. So there may be something like that, in terms of I need to take time out. I know I do. I need to reflect on these things, but I want to charge forward. And I would recommend it. I think the guidance here is, try to reverse this. Try to really do some focusing. Shut yourself away a little bit from the world around you, just to give yourself this chance to find your path and your way forward with this again. And when you do that, then you've got the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful outcome after that process that you're going through. The Four of Wands is a card which is totally in balance. It is pure joy. It is everything coming together. All battles fought. It's a reunion. It's sometimes the marriage card. It is a beautiful, beautiful energy that you're starting to experience halfway the month. And if you take the time out and you can find your path forward, you will feel that everything is in balance again, and that you can move forward as you want it to do. You then have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of, actually it's quite high up in the hierarchy of things. You've already got a lot of pentacles there. This has been achieved by hard work. these pentacles, and sometimes it's the apprentice card. So it is like really working on every pentacle to climb the ladder. And pentacles are earth energy, it's finance, it's money, it's property, anything to do with earthly energies, so an earthly material aspect of your life. And it feels to me that you are sort of wanting to grab the bull by the horns and want to start doing practical stuff. You want to go forward doing practical stuff after some contemplation and feeling balanced and in harmony with yourself. You can do that again. But there may be a sense of, I'm not totally ready for this, or it's all there. It's a beautiful rose in the middle, but the card is upside down, and that in some way shows me a little bit of a mental block there, or a physical block in terms of progressing materially. And so some investments might need to happen, some way of getting yourself organized. This is probably the most thing. You're getting yourself organized in terms of physical situation, getting yourself organized because you're in a beautiful, more balanced space in your head, and some organization needs to happen so that you can start building on and creating again in the material sense. And we're moving over to the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is somebody who is at the top of his skill, on the top of his career, you could say. He has achieved what he needed to achieve, and the wand is the fire element, so he has done this with energy and just feels in control. You know, there's a sense of dominance and a sense of being achieved, and he is still charging forward. He is still going his path. I don't feel he's finished. He wants to do more. He's got that look of determination in his eyes. And I'm feeling with this card, as it is in reverse, that you have the ability to create something and to work on something. It will feel like hard work, but you will be able to do it. And you need energy for it and determination. And you may feel occasionally a little bit challenged in your energy, and so there is something about wanting to start, build, be the apprentice, work towards something from this position of balance, and feeling a little bit challenged in your energy. You really need to focus on the things step by step. It shows you step by step all these pentacles need to be achieved, and it may well feel like it's quite hard work, but it feels like in the end it's worth it, because look at the Prince of Pentacles. The Prince of Pentacles is in the upright position. It is the goat is there, which is your sign, and the prince is charging forward. The princes are the ones that bring the goods to you. They are the bringers, the messengers from the deck, really. And the pentacles bring this material stuff. So there may well come, like, you know, more ideas, more practical achievement, and a sense of satisfaction, like, I have done it. I know my way forward, or I have already achieved it. And it is like, I mean, he looks satisfied with his work. He's got that pentacle under his arm, and is a happy chappy. So it's not necessarily going to be only for males, this reading. It could also just as well fit females. Just feeling happy in yourself, contented. Know that you've worked hard, or you know how to work your way towards climbing the top through this process of looking into apprenticeship on the most broadest level. So It's an interesting reading because you're starting from a position of feeling quite weakened in yourself, I feel, and this may well have quite a bit of history there for some time. You don't end up in a situation as the Seven of Cups. Usually in a quick thing. It may well have been a long process of breaking free from something and then feeling I may have well made the wrong choice, or I can't see the way forward. I'm just in a situation where I'm wanting to go forward and I don't know how to. And you may well start the month a little bit with those types of energies. But then very quickly you're moving towards an energy that's fire energy that's going to take you forward, and that is going to allow you, don't wait too long, it's saying here, to start taking action. Don't hang about, as it would say with Hanged Man. Don't take too much time out and just move forward, and then you will very quickly find your balance again. Just letting go of the past and finding your balance. And starting a project that is in its early days, because the Eight of Pentacles are in reverse, but you start to see it again, but it takes hard work, and it shows you that, these two cards, they just show you that it will take some energy and some focus. It's not going to just come up and turn up on your doorstep, but there is a way forward. And then you finish with the beautiful energy of the Prince of Pentacles, who's going to bring you either news or show you the evidence of that the steps you are taking and the path you are following is the right way. So I don't know how this applies to you personally. Everybody will have different stories, and the energy will apply differently to different parts of your life. But if it resonates with you, just use your intuition and use your inner guidance to see how this can help you forward during the month of February. Now let's see what your angels are saying. The angel card is saying self-acceptance. So I'm looking here at the cards, and I'm just thinking in terms of the Seven of Cups. That is a difficult card for most people. Feeling very lost and feeling very sad or frustrated. And I feel like the self-acceptance really relates here to accepting that sometimes decisions are made and they turn out not to be the best or the wisest, but that it is part of being a human being, and that you can just accept yourself for that you don't have to worry about these things. It's just about how you then progress forward, that you don't have to worry about the past. It is what it is, and you can allow yourself to be who you are with all the mistakes or the choices you've made, leaving that past behind. Accept yourself just as you are in this moment, and just be in the moment like that and move forward like that. That I feel is applicable in that way. And then your goddess cards are saying, giving you Vesta, which is home. And it states your household situation is improving, either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. So let's see how that applies to you. Now it could be, I mean, obviously there are different stories for different people, because there might well be different people listening to this. But the household of, the Seven of Cups in this picture is also about relationships. You can see the people there, and this person sort of having regrets about decisions made there. So there is a sense of, I feel maybe in terms of relationships, a sense of moving on, and something is changing in how you live. Either make changes in your own head and you start to live differently, or with people around you in your household. And it may feel initially difficult. It may feel like a difficult change, difficult to let go. But it strongly says it's a move. It's a healthy change. It's a healthy and a good change. And through this process here, we are seeing that you are moving on, and that you can have. It may feel a bit unstable for you for a little bit if it does relate to your home environment. It may feel a little bit difficult and a bit like hard work making a change, but it is for the better. The cards are saying it does feel like it is for the better, and yes, the outcome, I feel you will feel on top of the world. You feel that might be a bit strong, but you feel like your choices in the end have worked out for the better, and there's no need to regret. It's about accepting yourself and gently move forward. But hard work may well be needed to get there. So just get stuck in there, and yes, just I hope this reading is giving you guidance during the month and helps you to keep focused during slightly challenging times, that you stay focused and work on this self-acceptance and allowing things to flow away from the past. And I suppose this is my message for February for you, Capricorn. And I wish you a lovely month. I hope things work out in the way that it's here. I'm just pretty sure it will. And yes, enjoy your month. If you want to learn a little bit more about me, then just visit my website. It's tarotforlifecoaching.com, and you can learn a little bit about me, my services. And I wish you a lovely month. Hope to see you next month.